Hello and welcome to today's workout. Today's workout will be another full body workout in a slightly shortened version. All you'll need for today's workout is your kettlebells, and you'll need some sort of bench or chair or sofa. Something like a sofa is actually quite good because it's quite cushioned. And we'll talk about why we need that later, but don't worry about it too much for now. We're gonna get straight into our warm up and get you ready for the workout. So in 5 seconds, we're gonna start our Tabata, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off with a march on the spot. So let's go marching on the spot, a knee as high as we can get it. And pump your arms as well. So kind of like a sprinter, move your opposite arm to your knee. We've got just under 10 seconds to go. And 3, 2, 1, and pause. Now what we're gonna do is our touch and reach. We're gonna touch the floor, reach towards the sky. You can put your feet a little bit wider for this. And then 3, 2, 1. Touch, reach, touch and reach. Touch, reach. And 10 more seconds. So we'll stretch our hamstrings. Squeeze your bum as you reach up. And 3, 2, 1, and pause. And then the last one we're gonna do is we're gonna do our sort of night fever, touch and reach. You may remember this from last month. We're gonna touch our opposite foot and then reach to the sky. So we're gonna do our right hand to our left foot, let's go. And then to the sky, and then left hand to our right foot and reach up. And we're gonna do this as quickly as we can. So right and up, left to right and up. Keep going. And 5 seconds left. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, we're gonna take 10 seconds, then we're gonna march, but we're gonna march even fast this time. If you're ready for it, if your knees are all right, you can even do high knees, so jogging on the spot with high knees. Let's go. So march or jogging on the spot with high knees, depending on what your knees can take. 10 more seconds. Speed it up. Speed it up. Still march pretty quick. 3, 2, 1, and pause. Okay, then we're gonna put our feet wide apart. We're gonna do our touch and reach. 5 seconds. We're gonna touch the floor, reach the sky. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Touch, and reach, touch, and reach. A little bit quicker this time. Remember, you can bend your knees to touch the floor, but keep them a little bit more straight this second round if you can. And 5 seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and pause. Shake it out. And then we're gonna do our touch and reach to our opposite foot. So we're gonna do right hand to left foot and left hand to right foot. Let's go. Touch, and reach, touch, and reach all the way to the sky. Point to the corners of the room. And move a little bit quicker this time. See how many you can do. And 5 seconds. And pause there. Okay, brilliant work. So we're gonna do our mobility. Now we're gonna do our great stretch of all time. You know that one, our child's pose, and then feeding the chickens. So we're gonna come straight down into hands and knees. Remember, if you get a sore knee on this, place a cushion under your knees and that should be fine. Bring your right foot outside, your right hand or as close as you can up there. Reach down with your right elbow to your right foot and then reach up to the sky. 1, 5 times. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, good work. Now we're gonna change our feet. Left foot outside left hand, and then left hand to left foot. And reach up, left elbow to left foot. And reach up, 2. Really rotate your body as you reach up, 3. 4, gets your back moving as it should. 5, which will help in the workout, protect it. And now back to hands and knees. So we're now gonna do our child's pose. I'm gonna do it on this bench. So place my hands on it, walk my knees back, and then sit back over my heels. Feel that stretch in the back of my shoulders, the front of my shoulders and chest. And then come out and back down. We pulse in and out like this in the warm up because you don't actually want to overstretch your muscles. You just want to get them moving as far as they're safe to do so. We're not stretching. If you stretch your muscles at the start of a workout, you generally open them up too much and that can lead to injury because you're not actually strong in that position. So it's better to stretch at the end and just mobilize at the beginning. So that's why we do that. So we've done 5 of those. Stand on up, and then we're going to do our feed the chicken stretch. So if you remember, we're going to step forward onto one heel, sit our bum back, bending the back leg, and then sweep our hands through as if we're feeding chickens with chicken feed, feeling that stretch down the front straight leg, keeping our back straight. Then we're going to change feet and do that 10 times. So 1, standing up in between, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep that chest up as you reach through. 7, looking ahead. 8, not down. 9, and then one more time. 10, good work. That'll start to loosen up our hamstrings a little bit. So what we're going to do, we've got one movement at the start, not a pair of movements. We're doing what's called a Bulgarian split squat. Now, I'll be honest with you, this is a tough movement, but it's a really good movement for toning your legs up, building your core stability, and also your knee stability. However, I'll give you some variations of this if you do struggle with this. So what this looks like is we raise one foot onto a bench or a sofa. You can either have it on the flat of your foot or your toe down. For me, the toe down, I tend to get foot cramp, so I go on the flat of my foot. That's why you can do this on a sofa, because it's nice and soft, or a cushioned chair. Then what we do is we make sure our front foot's a little bit further away. You might need a chair here to hold on to, and then we just come down as low as we can and stand up. Ideally, we want to keep that front shin relatively vertical. We're going to keep our knee in the middle of our foot, and we want to keep our torso upright. We don't want to be coming forward like that. It is a difficult movement. You probably can't go all the way down. I even can't go anywhere near all the way down. Just going to go as low as you can, and then we're going to switch legs, and then, oh, missed it. When you do put your foot up, then walk away, holding on to something, and then do the same on the other leg. So we'll do 5 to 10 on each leg, because it is much harder with your leg up there. If you find this is too much for your knees, go back to that static squat, like static split squat, or static lunge, like so, and switch. Or you can do a step up, so you can step up onto a chair or a box, and you can just do 5 to 10 step ups on each leg, like so, stepping up and down. So this is all we're doing for this movement. I'd recommend just doing it with body weight. It's a pretty hard movement. But if you do find it gets a little bit easier, first of all, increase towards those 10 reps. If you can also do that, then hold the kettlebell in one hand, basically in the hand where your leg is back, and you can do it holding onto a kettlebell as well. So I'll show you on the next round how to do that. But let's get started. We're going to do our left foot back first, our right foot forward, or if you're doing step ups, just step up onto one foot every single time. So you can step up onto your right foot first, and then you can step up onto your left foot for the second set of 5 to 10. So my left foot's going to be back. I'm going to carefully place it on there, on my flat of my foot. I'm going to walk forward a little bit. And then in 3, 2, 1, I'm going to lower my body down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, finish those up. I'm actually getting a little bit of foot cramp going on even doing it that way today. So if you get that, shake it out. You may need to go up onto your toes, and then we're going to go the other way around. So we're going to put our right foot back now, our left foot forward, step forward, and then 3, 2, 1, lower down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can put your hands on your hips if you're balanced, otherwise hold on to something. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. You probably have some jelly legs now. So shake them out. Take a deep breath. We're going to take 30 seconds, and then we're going to go again. So this is a tough movement. This is one of the hardest movements. It is normal to find this hard, especially if you're doing that Bulgarian split squat. If you're doing a step up and you're finding it easy, you can hold onto a weight whilst you do it and hold onto one hand for the first 5 to 10 reps, then switch hands and hold onto the weight for the second 5 to 10 reps in the other hand. So let's get ready for our second round. I'm going to place my left foot forward this time, right foot back, step it a little bit further forward, and then 3, 2, 1, let's go. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, nearly there. 8, keep going if you can. 9, one more. 10, okay. Should be burning, and then we're going to switch legs. Place that foot back. Remember, you can always place it back and then shuffle forward a bit. And let's go on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Shake it out. You can stagger around a bit like me. And I'll show you one round holding a weight. I expect most people won't need to do this, but if you are feeling really strong, first of all, work on that depth. So you want to really come down until your front leg is parallel with the floor. If you're doing that, then increase the weight. So deep breath. You're going again in about 15 seconds. I'm going to start with my right leg forward this time. So shake it out. And if you're holding a weight, it's going to be the opposite to your front leg. It's going to be the same as your back leg. So left hand, left leg back. So let's get ready. Left leg's going back. Place that feet, shuffle forward. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, keep that torso upright. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more if you can. And 10. Good work. Change arms, change legs. Deep breath, shake it out. Now your right leg's going to go back. Oh, I missed. Right leg back. Place it on there. Helps if you look. Shuffle forward, and in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. Hardest rep. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whoa. Put that down. Shake it off. What I was trying to say there when I said hardest rep was this is the hardest set, the last one. But I was just trying to survive it. So good work. We are through with that. The Bulgarian split squat, one of the toughest movements we're going to be doing. So grab a drink and I will talk you through the next movement. So what you're going to need for this is probably one of your medium to heavy kettlebells. We're going to be doing the superset, so 2 movements back to back, starting with a kettlebell Romanian deadlift. So I'll quickly show you what that looks like in case you haven't remembered. So we're going to start from a standing position, plant our feet under our shoulders, then shoot our bum back, and then stand up. Remember, it's called a hip hinge. We're bending at the hip, our upper body stays straight. Our lower body, we have a little bit of a bend in our legs. We maintain that bend. We're not squatting down. Our bum is going back this time. So Romanian deadlift, we start from the top, our bum goes back, the weight stays nice and close or to our shins or in between our legs, and then we stand up, keeping our torso straight. So we're going to be doing 6 to 8 of those, sorry, not 10. 6 to 8 reps of the Romanian deadlifts. That's why we're going to go heavy on this and really work those hamstrings, the back of our legs, and tone them up nicely. And then we're going to go straight into a glute bridge. So you should remember these from before. It's a 2-leg glute bridge. So we're going to lie down, plant our feet, push through our heels, like so. And we're going to do 15 to 20 repetitions of this. So it's really going to be a burnout on the bum and the glutes and on our hamstrings and the back of our legs. So let's get ready. Grab a weight for the Romanian deadlift, maybe start on a medium weight and then move it up. As you progress, this is going to be low reps, 6 to 8 reps, so you should be able to go relatively heavy on this. So grab your weight, put it between your feet, plant your feet underneath your hips, grab it carefully, brace your core and stand up. And then in 3, 2, 1, we're going to do a Romanian deadlift. So bum goes back, keeping that weight nice and close, and then stand up. 1. Doesn't have to touch the floor, just go as low as you can whilst keeping your back straight. 2, 3, nice and slow and controlled. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings as you come down. 4, pull your shoulder blades back. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, and 1 more. And 8, good work. Place the kettlebell down. Come down onto your bum. Quickly as you can, let's go. Plant your feet. Remember, you should be able to touch your heels, then push through your heels, push your lower back into the floor, tuck your bum, tailbone under, and push your bum towards the sky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15 to 20 reps. 8, 9, 10, really squeeze your bum. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going if you can, but you can stop there if you're done. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good work. Okay, stand up when you're ready. You've got 30 seconds rest now. Shake it out. 30 seconds rest, then we're going to go again. So one thing I talk about a lot, I just wanted to chat to you quickly in this rest period about is bracing. I say brace your core rather than just squeezing your abs. What do I mean by brace your core? So your core is the muscles around your middle. It's not just the 6-pack on the front, which may be hidden at the moment, but it's also the muscles on our side. And really, when I say brace your core, you can imagine you had a belt around you, a nice tight belt. What you're doing is going, pushing out against that belt. You're creating what's called pressure, intra-abdominal pressure. So in this cavity here, underneath your diaphragm, you create pressure in there that protects your body. It creates this nice strong cylinder that protects your back, it protects your body and keeps your body, your torso upright. So you imagine there's a tight belt around you going, you're pushing out against it. That's what it should feel like. So we're going to practice that on these deadlifts. Grab your weight for your Romanian deadlift, place it between your feet. And what we want to do is making sure we're pushing out and creating that intra-abdominal pressure, creating that core tension as we're doing that rep. So we're not letting it go because then our body will collapse. If we've got that tension, it's going to hold us in that good position as we do the Romanian deadlift. So grab your weight, squeeze out, create that pressure, stand up, and then breathe at the top of the reps. Go in, out, and then we're going to go. So bum back, slight bend in the knees, keeping it nice and close to your legs, and then standing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we're done. Good work. So remember, it's low repetitions. We want to go heavy on this, so increase the weight as you go through the weeks on this because you're only doing 6 to 8 reps. Now, come down into your bum, and we're gonna go straight into our glute bridge. Tuck your bum under. Remember, you're gonna need to be able to touch your heels, push through your heels, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep your tailbone tucked under. 5, you don't want to arch back. 6, 7, 15 to 20 reps on this. 8, 9, 10, keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going if you can. 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good work. Stand on up, 30 seconds rest. And then we will go again for our last round. We took a little bit of a long rest last time, so we'll make sure it's correct this time. So make sure your kettlebell is ready to go. If you want to step it up a little bit, go a little bit heavier, make sure you've got that kettlebell ready. So deep breaths, get your breath back. And we'll be going in about 20 seconds, just under 20 seconds in fact. So I'll do a different angle this time for the remaining deadlift because I've been doing it side on. That is the most important angle, but I'll do it front on this time. And let's get ready. So grab that kettlebell, it's gonna start in between your feet. Stand up to that standing position, squeezing your bum, and then your bum's gonna go back, keeping it nice and close to your shins. 1, just 6 to 8 reps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and controlled, it should be heavy. 7, brace that core. Last one. And 8, squeeze your bum. Good work. Okay, so straight into that glute bridge now. So lie down on your back. Put your feet on the floor, and we're going to push through those heels in 3, 2, 1. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Keep going. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Keep going. Come on. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good work. Okay. Stand on up. So we have done that movement now. As I said, remember, think about it each week. You may want to increase the weight or increase the reps a little bit on that remaining deadlift if it gets a bit easy. So what we're going to do now is we're doing a upper body and core. It's not a superset, it's a triple set. So 3 exercises in a row. Tricep, you could also call this. So it's a little bit more complex. So we're going to be doing 3 movements. We're going to be doing a push-up, probably on your knees or against the wall. Then we're going to be doing a Russian twist, which is a core movement where we rotate from side to side. And then we're going to be doing a flutter kick where we just move our legs again for our core. So we're going to be really working on our core now. It's going to be a little bit cardio heavy as well. We're not going to take too long a rest on this. So we're going to do those 3 movements back to back, take a short rest, and then do them through 3 times. Or if we've got time, we might even do it a 4th time. So you don't need your kettlebells. We're going to move them out of the way, like so. We're just going to focus on using our mat. So we're going to do our push-up. Remember, we want to tuck our elbows in close to our sides, pressing like so. Either, if it's too hard on the floor, we're going to do it against the wall, pressing as low as we can. To make it harder, we can then come down onto a lower surface, like so. Remember, we don't want any bendy bananas, so not doing this. That's not a push-up. Keeping your body straight, or on the floor on a mat, on your knees, like so. We're going to be doing 5 to 10 reps, so pick what you're doing. Or if you're feeling strong, you can even do full push-ups, 5 to 10 reps, as low as you can. Just remember, keep those elbows in towards your sides, not out like goalposts, because that will hurt your shoulders. Then what we're going to be doing is a Russian twist. So it looks a bit like this. We twist from side to side. Ideally, we're going to touch the side, but if not, have your hands in a prayer position. Your feet are in front of you, either just heels on the floor, side to side, or your feet can be in the air if you want to make it a bit more tricky. Try and keep them still. Side on, it looks like this. What we don't want to be doing is just sitting up straight doing this. It's too easy. You want to have your back far enough back that it's working your core, and then we're working side to side. Get your back as straight as you can. It is difficult, but as straight as you can. So we're doing 10 to 20 of those, not per side, just total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like so, a bit slower than that. And then the last thing we're going to do is a flutter kick. So we're going to lie on our back, have our arms out to the side, and then we're going to bring our shoulders up and we're going to kick our feet like so, pushing our lower back into the floor. If that's a bit hard, you can try and move them up a little bit. It's actually easier if they're higher. The lower they are, the harder it is. You can place your hands under your bum. That will make it a little bit easier as well. So you can start like that, then you can move to having your hands out, which is going to be harder still. So that's really going to finish off your core. We're just doing 10 to 20 of those total again. And then we're going to do that through 3 times, I think. We'll see if we've got a little bit of time, we might do a bonus 4th. So let's get ready for our push-up against a wall or against the end of the sofa or a bench or on the floor if you're doing it on your knees or hands. And in 3, 2, 1, we're going to do 5 to 10 push-ups now. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Then we're going to come into our Russian twist. So come into a sitting position, place our heels on the floor, sit back, and then hands in that prayer position and side to side. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, pardon me, 9, 10, I apologize for that, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, lie down. If you can't quite finish those, 10 reps is fine to start with. Then we've got our flutter kick, so lie on your back, your feet, hands under your bum, lift your shoulders up and feet up, and let's kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. And rest. So it should be getting your heart rate up a little bit, this circuit. We're going to take 30 seconds, and then we're going to go again. So deep breaths. This is all going to be working the core. So the push-ups working our core and our arms. So it's been toning up the back of our arms, that sort of bingo wing area. And then the core movement's obviously going to be toning up our middle and making our core stronger as well. So let's get ready. In 3, 2, 1, push-ups. So pick your push-up position and let's go. 5 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep those elbows tucked in as much as you can. Just go as low as you can. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good work. Okay, onto your bum as quick as you can. And we're going to do that Russian twist again. So sit back, straighten your back as much as you can, hands in the prayer position, and in 3, 2, 1, let's go left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lower your back down a bit. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, then back into our flutter kick. So lie down onto your back, hands under your bum if it helps. In 3, 2, 1. Pull your shoulders up, push your lower back into the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And lie down. Stand up. When you're ready, we'll take 30 seconds. I'm not going to be cruel. We just do 3 rounds. If you feel like you can do a 4th, you can do a bonus 4th round. Otherwise, we'll do 3. So we've got 1 more round to go. So in 15 seconds, we're going to do our last round of push-ups. Wherever you're doing them, come over to where you're doing your push-ups now. Get ready. I know it's hard. You're probably a bit out of breath, but it's the last round. Just remember that. It's not over till it's over. So in 3, 2, 1, let's go with our push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 8. Keep that good technique. 9, one more, and 10. Good work. Onto your bum as quickly as you can. Let's get this done. Heels down, and let's go with our Russian twist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good work. Now our flutter kick. So lie down on your back. Place your hands under your bum, and then 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And relax. So that just about wraps it up for today's workout. As always, stretch off if you can. It will really help, especially if you're sat at a desk all day. It will help with your back, help with your neck, help with all of these pain points that you might have. But either way, I hope you enjoyed today's workout, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.